Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Yeah, I want to, you know, say a prayer of, you know, people using their talents to help, the world today. Let God awake people's skills of music, art, just, things that'll, inspire the people, heal their hearts so they won't have to, talk bad about other people because they don't know the other people and they can't forgive themselves. Not my fault. Anyway, I like to send a shout out to a blessing. God bless man woman marriage. I don't know anything else because all I had was a man woman marriage. I was married one time and I was to a woman. But I don't know I can't preach about anything else because I don't know about anything else. My experience, I know man woman marriage. Everything else, I got other prophets out there to preach about Sodom and Gomorrah. Anyway, I like to say that because the sacrament of marriage. I said some prayers with a friend of mine, Sam from factory I worked at. Man was Muslim. He's working to do the become an American. Citizenization. I think it's called. Anyway, Sam's mother or Sam's wife and children were in another country, and the man had two jobs, was working, going to school. He had a home. He was, building. Sam was building the foundation here. I know it wasn't, to hurt or Americans or anything like that. It was to, to raise a family because the dude, loved the wife and children. And while I was there, while I was going through my divorce, we said prayers because there was not many, there was a few other people trying to tell that guy to, put the things in his head, go out going to, going, the wife is out of country, she won't know. I said, no, 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 no. So as I stepped in and and myself and my friend Eric and I, we were both married and well, not to each other. Anyway, just he, we were, we would go, he would sit by us because we didn't sit by the other people because they, I'm not a player. But anyway, we whatever they did it wasn't my business. But I said prayers for Sam, and we just kept that type of those words away from the ears that we wouldn't even put the temptation and near Sam. Man was Muslim. I understand. Another Muslim friend of mine, another company, I think it was Light Metals, sister company to Light Metals. He was Muslim. We spoke. I knew different religions. I already preached with other different denominations. I didn't know anything. I knew a little bit about the Muslim faith, but I knew the good things that I learned at Catholic Central. I didn't learn the the blowing up of like buildings, the World Trade Center, Pentagon, things like that. I didn't know about that shit. They didn't Quran that the Eric at the other company knew didn't teach about that shit. It taught about love, Allah and whatever they believe in. I don't know. I read. The dude gave me a Quran, and another friend of mine gave me a Quran. That they were both different. One taught about hating America. One taught about loving people, living together, and within different races, different tribes, living together, and and doing Jesus's work or doing things like that. Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene is in the Quran more than Magdalene is in the Bible. I mean, we've known that because we've been taught. I didn't wasn't taught. You know, I was taught Mary Magdalene wasn't talked about in the Bible a lot. But, I did read it. I don't take. I don't practice other people's religions. I practice my faith. But I learned similarities of all these different religions, and and those similarities are what I'm doing nowadays. To bring us all together as individuals. Because I I won't get political. I'm just saying, it's when God told me to, do my path, and God didn't tell me to pick and choose. God told me to help people. People, believe and had faith in good things. And religious people, spiritual people, people out there, killing, murdering, and shit like that. Those are, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say, not every religion is bad. But I don't know all religions. That's their thing. I know my God is real. My God's Moses, God's Abraham, God's Isaac, God Solomon. The miracle God. God of Noah. I mean, they found Noah's Ark. Near Australia. They found Sodom and Gomorrah. They proved it. The scientists put that on. They proved the Bible correct. But I say that because I just want people to have faith and things like that and good things. That way they can heal themselves. Because apparently they want to get the worldly advice. Well, it's like my example, my worldly advice. I I have know what I hear from my ears. I see with my ears. For 28 years, I've seen with my ears. And I can see with my eyes. I can hear. I never could. I didn't know what ugly was because ugly was just a feeling. I couldn't see well, so I could feel, I could hear, and these people would, just keep talking and things like that. But I had faith because my God always took care of, took me away from those situations, took the people actually away from me, from, helping all these other people. The I guess the moral of the story is, I choose my advice because the advice I use, minus all the bad things, and I caught myself. I was going to say the bad, word, S word. I said the bad thing. See, I caught myself. Change the bad good habit into a bad habit. Your life would change. Anyway, I say prayers every day. Pray for